Hello, and welcome to this video number 6 on how to use Excel for admin use. My name is Nielsen, and I'm going to take you through this part. Um, Previously, we were looking at using the account if form, and if we expand a little bit here, we were preparing a little bit for this session by counting if or putting an account in here if the cell and status set identified, in process, or completed. In this session, we're going to use this because we want to be able to put in an autofiller. But before doing that, I'll put up a little bit statistics up here that counts what we have down here. This is using the count if form that we already know, but doing this. But instead of using the count if form, I want Excel to respect if I put in a filler. So therefore, there's another form that does a little bit the same called SUBTOTAL, and that's the one I'm going to be using here. I'm just going to collapse a little bit, and then we'll put in sum filtered. Because as a headline for what we're doing here, I will use the same format as I have up there. And the format I have here, I'll be using for these three as well. So in here, I'll be using this subtotal form to respect filters that I put in afterwards. The way I do it is I go up here on my forms icon, and I select the subtotal. I already have it in my selected. You saw from previous sessions that you can search up here as well to find it, or put all here, and then you can simply just click on it. Before going into the subtotal form, there's yeah, let's just click here. Once you do this, you start by putting in a function number. Now, what is this function number? This function number could be from 1 to 11, and specifies what is going to happen in this here. So you can click on this help on this function to get a little bit more assistance on what to fill in. And here you can see there's a scheme showing the different numbers you can fill in. What you would usually use is number 3. That's used for the form count a, and the number 9 that's used for sum. What we're going to use here is 9 that is going to sum up for us. So up here, I'll simply just put 9, and then down here, I'll put the range where I'm going to look. As you can see, I can put several ranges, but right now I'm just going to put the range where I'm going to look. And I'm going to look at identified, so I'm going to, I need to, hold on. I need to have this folded out first before I can actually do it. So once again, put 9. And then in range, I go in here, and this is the column where I want to sum something. I want to sum everything that's in here, and then I just stop here. It has 1 in there right now. I'll put OK, and then I do the same for the other columns. If I copy it here, you'll see it chooses G up here. So I didn't lock anything. It simply just moved it because I'm moving horizontal here, so I can move it one more time. So now I have my forms, and if I change anything, if anything changes here, it'll change up here as well. Now the nice thing about this is that this actually allows me to put in some autofiller. So I can mark this here, mark the headlines of the columns, and then I can go up to data, and I click on filter. Now that I clicked on filter, you can see I got this nice arrow. So if I click here on the arrow, I get the possibility to select. I can unselect everything. I can choose all the blanks, or I can choose only to see completed. And if I click OK, now my scheme changed, and I only see those that has OK in here. And you can see up here that the sum filtered, if I just collapse here, the sum filter changed, so it only shows what's in my filter. I can just open it again. Then I say I only want to see identified, and it again it shows me what's in here. So let's try to select everything. Now I'm just going to put in a little bit more data here so that you guys really can see the different or see the effect of this. So let's just fill in some data. Okay, now you can see that I filled in a little bit more data in here, and this allows us to play a little bit more along with this. So if I go in here and I click identified, then you'll see we see everything in here. I could also change it, so instead I have in process. When we see in process, I see some different tasks over here. Maybe I want to know something on the dates. I can choose the year, or I can even collapse it, choose the month, or I can choose the exact date that I want to see. Let's just try to select everything again. Then I just want to see, okay, I want to see the things that I have, only the things that I have that was started in 18, because that's I can see that I have something in August and something in December. It's August 15 and December 1st. I have something that was started. I only want to see this. Oh, and I don't want to see the blanks either, like this. So now I see what I have here, and I see one of them completed, because this might be something that I need to be taking care of. So this way I can be playing around. I could also go in and say I only want to see what Anne has, but that was a bad example. Let's try to see who has something that's both completed and in process. So Peter, let's see. I want to see Peter, what he has here, but I don't want to see those of his that's completed. So I don't want to see only want to see the identified ones. So I can put in multiple filters here. And if I want to clear all of my filters, I simply just go up here and I clear, and then everything is back to scratch. And to do this and have this sum, the subtotals up here, to have the statistics on it, that was what I needed these columns for. These columns, from now on, I don't need to see them. I can simply just collapse them and have it like this. So this would be what my sheet would look like on a daily basis. Okay, this was it on using Excel for admin use for this time. My name is Johnny Nielsen. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it will help you increase your work on using Excels. Good luck on your Excels, and back to work.